Welcome, Aquarius, to your April mid-month reading. We are going to use the spiritual tarot to divine information for you about the next 2 weeks. Maybe it spills over a little longer than that, but that's all right. What can you expect for the next 2 weeks here? Let's find out what Spirit has to say as I pull some cards for you. Please give us 3 cards, Spirit, for Aquarius for the middle to end of April. We have the sun card. The sun. I almost said star, sorry. Nope, that's the sun. That is a star, but the brightest one in our sky. We have the Knight of Wands. That was too many cards. Give me just a moment. Let's give us our third card for Aquarius for mid-April. Aquarius for mid-April. Oh, here we go. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, perfect. Now, the sun suggests that you are starting this out extremely optimistically. You have got great information. You've got great things happening in your life. This Knight of Wands says you're ready to boldly move forward. You're not going to ask a whole lot more questions. You're ready to take action at this point. And the 10 of Wands says that you are ready to let go of some things that you had overburdened yourself with, some sense of responsibility that's been weighing you down. And you're saying, you know what? Actually, I would rather just be able to take better care of myself, better care of even my family, loved ones. By not taking on too much. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. So let's go deeper here, Aquarius. What's going on with this sun? Tell us why the sun is here, please, Spirit. 7 of Swords. No, I apologize. That is the 8 of Swords. This is the King of Aquarius. It's the King of Swords. It is an Aquarius card. Reversed. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Knight of Wands clarified, please. We have the 2 of Wands. Okay, crossroads. We have the Ace of Wands, new opportunity. We have the 10 of holy. I didn't even get to get that out. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. I'm sorry, the 10 of Wands being clarified by the 10 in the major arcana on its side, which is the Wheel of Fortune. I don't even know if the Wheel of Fortune is able to be on its side, other than the beginnings. The energy is beginning to move this direction. Oh, I see why. I can see why. Okay, and the reason why the Wheel of Fortune is on its side rather than reversed or upright is because it does require you letting go a bit of overworking yourself. Okay, there's you gotta relax. You gotta relax a little bit. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we do have the Empress, which is ready to give birth to a new life to you, okay? And I would like to say that I'm looking over here and I see the other deck that I haven't even drawn from yet, and it is the Sun card, okay? So even though right now what we have is what appears to be negative cards that are clarifying the most positive card in the deck. The Sun card, right? We have the 8 of Swords. This is victimhood. This is not being able to see a solution. This feeling trapped, right? And then the King of Swords, which is you, Aquarius, reversed. So, but what we're seeing here with now 2 suns, right? The brightness of 2 suns is your awareness, your consciousness has become so acutely focused upon who you actually are that you can see where you have locked yourself into somewhere that is not resonant with who you actually are. Okay? Now, this is where your reading is starting out. This is magnificent, because what has happened is you've been able to change your own trajectory and tap into who, well, you must have been tapping into who you really are in order to be able to have the consciousness activate the awareness of what you had been doing and where you had been residing, where you had allowed yourself to feel a sense of comfort zone in that was not resonant with who you actually are. Okay? You're living just a little bit below your potential. So now you see it. Because you see it, now you're able to do something with it. Now you can change it, and you do. You do. With this Knight of Wands, you're like, nope, I'm going to take action. I'm going to grab that bull by the horns, and I am going to make life happen according to who I actually am. By gosh, I am Aquarius. I am the King of Swords. I am the decider of my reality, and I am the representation of authenticity. So I'm going to be authentic. And you did that. So you made a decision to get a new job, to answer this drive of passion that you have inside yourself. What you decided was to get passionate and to recognize what that passion is lighting up inside of you. Okay? And again, I think that you are already doing some very positive work within yourself to be able to see the passion, recognize what it is that you're doing or desire to do that supports and lights that fire inside of you. And 100% go for a new opportunity that is that. Okay, so this is really great. And now, because of where I happen to set the deck, right, we have the sun on the other side of this reading here. Beautiful. Letting go of responsibility is moving the wheel of fate in your favor. Things that you had a strong potential of fulfilling based on who you naturally are, your authentic self, are ready to now be able to surface and be present in your life because you've decided to relax. You've decided to not take on this responsibility that doesn't coincide with who you actually are anymore. Okay? And what you've done is you have been willing to see at this point your life, who you are, and what's possible from another angle. You are willing to forego this comfort zone that wasn't very comfortable. You're willing to forego this comfort zone in order to see something new with a fresh set of eyes. And this fresh set of eyes allows you the opportunity to free yourself, to let go of a belief, to let go of a sense of structure that had you limited. So let's go. Because all this, with that Empress under the deck right here, the Empress at the bottom of the deck is saying that what's going on is you put a lot of work into something, and now the rewards are ready to be harvested by you. You're ready to live this new life now. There's a couple of things that you're going to shift just a tiny little bit here, but you've already done the work. And it's because this new life is working its way into your reality that all of this is happening. Again, let's go back and just restate. You did some really positive work in order to be able to get yourself here. Now, I guess what the requirement is not just to look at things from, this is about subconscious patterning. It's about a cycle that continues to repeat that has you bound to it, okay? And all that's necessary here is for you to let go and let the universal energies take care of it. But let's go ahead and go deeper on that, okay? I will use this Rider-Waite Smith Tarot deck, to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. Let's go. Let's get in there, Aquarius. Let's get in there. Wheel of Fortune, please. 2 cards, Spirit. There was 2 cards. Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. Now, Queen of Cups is all about you being able to know what your heart's desire is. And the Page of Cups is information that's coming to you by way of inspiration, intuition, or imagination. Inspiration, intuition, imagination. Those are all I words. So internal I words, right? Internal. What does your inside your heart, what is that telling you right now? Because what it's telling you is this is what's about to manifest for you. This is what your life is about to look like. Let's go ahead and let's clarify that that Hanged Man, please. All right. All right, so what the Hanged Man is seeing here in his newly enlightened, his head is right there. See that? Do you see how he's tapped into higher consciousness, right? And he's being able to shine the spotlight onto his life, his reality. What he's seeing here is how he had been going at this independently, and where he hadn't been. I want to say, as I'm looking at this card for you here, I want to say that he's saying that I can now see where I hadn't necessarily been able to make a strong choice of the options that were available to me. Okay, so when we have the Nine of Wands upright, the Nine of Wands is independence. It is having, having earned this these opportunities through a lot of experiences that have been tough, it's been rough, and being able to choose. And with this being reversed here, what I'm thinking he's seeing, what it feels like he's seeing, is that all of the experiences that you hadn't necessarily, you'd been like so caught up in all of it, you hadn't been able to necessarily see the forest through the trees. And he recognizes that, oh my gosh, I wasn't able to see how all of these things that equal my life, these experiences, were opportunity for growth, opportunity for to define me. And it was up to me to decide what experiences I was going to have, what life I was going to live. I was the dictator of that the whole time, and I didn't know that then. I'm the one that gets to decide what kind of people are in my life. I'm the one that gets to decide what my day looks like. Am I laughing? Am I having fun? Am I engaged with other people? Am I by myself? Am I eating good food? Do I have good plans? Do I have, all of these things that make up your life? He's seeing now that he didn't necessarily realize how much power, or you're seeing now how much power you had to be the determiner of what each one of those experiences and opportunities were. Now he sees it. Oh, I'm the one that gets to decide what my life is made up of, what type of details my life is made up of. And now that he sees it, the truth is out there now, that you can't unsee it. And it's triumphant. He says, oh my gosh, I have so much power in this truth now. It's so empowering. It frees me. Because all I have to do is choose what I want. And in this truth, in this spotlight on this little village, this life of his, there's this need to liberate. There's this need to be seen. There is this need to be and I use this word sparingly, okay? I'm really hesitant to use it, but it does feel like the best word as long as it's understood for the intention that it's meant in, okay? Especially given that we have the Ten of Wands here, which is overburdening yourself with obligations and responsibilities that aren't necessarily yours to take on. You need to relax and let some of that stuff go. But here's the thing. What this is showing me, and especially up against this Six of Wands here, what it's saying is there is such a desire and such a need for action and productivity in your life, but not just busy work, structured work. Structure. This is Saturn. He is all about efficiency in the structure in order to have the greatest reward or the greatest gain from it, right? And all of this is around around your work, right? This is around all of these moments of your life and what you have recognized brings you the greatest joy is something that you've been cultivating. And you're ready to be productive in that area, okay? All right, and that's your truth. This is what you come to understand, that you come to know. You can't unsee it, and you're ready to break free from where you have been in order to get to where you can just be doing the things that make you happy. Not make you happy, support your happiness, because you already learned how to make yourself happy. That was the good work that you did that initiated all of this in the first place. Okay? So I want to take this now a step further, because what we want to know what this Empress is about to bring in for you. Okay? That's what we'd like to know. So bear with me while I shuffle this deck. I want to get a real good shuffle on here. Please, Spirit, give us a very good and clear indication. Kombucha. Not the kombucha with alcohol. Oh, I saw I split the deck, and there was the Tower stepping out. Okay, that's not. We're gonna work it right back into the deck, and we're gonna see if it comes out on its own. Okay, otherwise, but you know, there's a peak there. There was a peak. There's a tell that says your life is gonna change, and it's gonna change very rapidly, faster than you think. Okay. But what does that change look like, more importantly? Please tell us what this Empress is bringing into our beloved Aquarius's life. Taurus energy. Now, this can be a very, very financially rewarding work environment. Okay, very financially rewarding, stable, strong, long-term. It also could be a Taurus. It also could be a Taurus coming into your life, okay? Could be both. One more card here, please. Oh, my God. Well, I have to say, this is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this has got Tower energy all over the top of it right there. Every one of those wands. This is igniting something so magnificent for you that is just what you would consider a very precious stone. What would you consider like the most valuable? What is the most valuable thing that you can think of right now that you're ready for it to manifest? And I don't mean just like win the lottery. No, I mean something that, of course, it could be. I'm not saying it isn't, because we got the King of Pentacles here, but the King of Pentacles is typically somebody who has done the work in a very particular direction and built an empire from it, right? So let's think of what it is. Is this a new job? It is a promotion. It is a raise. It is a new relationship. It is all of the above. What is the thing? What is the thing that you're like, that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working towards. That's what I'm ready for. I've planted all of the seeds and I've been working the fields and I'm harvesting the crops, and that's mine. That belongs to me. Not that. That is not your card. Just fell out of there. It's not your card. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. Empress, what is this? The Sun. Now you started with the Sun. My dear Aquariuses, you're at the bottom of the deck here. Literally being led on your path, being lifted up, being floated in this flow state with higher consciousness, really walking into your dreams. You built it, they came, you're living it. You started something. I feel like I keep thinking that it was like 6 to 8 months ago. 8 months. I mean weeks. Okay, 6 to 8 weeks ago. 6 to 8 weeks ago, you put something into motion. You had this idea. It lifted you up. You knew that you were worthy of it, and you're ready for it. And you started putting the wheels in motion. And now it's ready to manifest. There's so many things that have shifted inside of you to make this possible. So many realizations, so many vibrational and awareness and even like the things that you're purchasing and the conversations that you were having and the healing that you are doing and all of the things that you have been doing have been led by the higher consciousness of you in order to manifest this thing that you started. So you're the only one that knows what this is, but I can tell you it's extremely abundant in nature, and it may be more than one thing. And I say that because with all of the confidence in the world that it may be more than one thing, because look at all of those gems that he holds on his tablet. I mean, look at this. What is this, armor? Nobody can hurt him. He's armed with gold and riches and wealth and wisdom and joy and happiness and, gosh, long-term, like longevity, vitality. Like, this man holds it all. He holds it all. His temple or castle back there, he has all of the things. All of those jewels and gems, precious stones. He has them all. Now, can you feel it? Is your intuition, because remember that Queen of Cups. You remember the Queen of Cups. You remember the Page of Cups. Your intuition is telling you that you're onto something. And I want you to know that it's not just a delusional state that you're in. I want you to know that you're not just feeding yourself full of some good news unwarranted. I'm here to tell you that what you feel like is about to manifest is 100% about to manifest. And that tower that peeked out says it's coming in quick and it's coming in hot. Are you ready, sis? Are you ready? I don't know why I said sis. I don't know. But maybe it's because of that Queen of Hearts energy in there, because your heart, I mean, it nurtures you. It nurtures your desires, which, you know, nurturing is tends to be a feminine quality, right? It's or associated with the feminine aspect of life. Are you ready to have your dreams become your reality? And everything in your reading says it's a resounding yes, because we had the sun show up 3 times. The power of 3. It is done. It is done. It is done. This, my dear, is yours. And it's coming in hot. So I hope that you like this reading, because I very much enjoy doing it for you. If it resonates, what is it that your intuition is telling you? Please leave a comment. Make sure that you hit that like, that subscribe, that bell, all of the things. I love you, Aquarius. You've done a miraculous job with creating the life that you desire. And it's about to be in your physical reality. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video.